presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Battle in the Eastern Conference, this D.C. crowd hoping to watch their Wizards come out on top and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And you know, Greg, both would love to get the upper hand early. This game to me is...
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Launches a 3, and he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there for Mr. Clutch.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Washington. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so they foul intentionally.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
Shooting for Washington, Norris.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Chicago has possession. Mr. Clutch can't connect from long distance.
And sometimes we all just want to show.
Wolves making a switch here. In a pretty tightly contested game.
Well, a good...
The third quarter now beginning both sides. And so it's Washington who's...
Congratulations.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan player, Bradley Beal. He was the steady and reliable hand through. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for...
What's up, guys? On today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we get details about the 16 soundtrack from DJ Khaled and... Guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we get details about the NBA 2K16 soundtrack from DJ Khaled and unveil the brand new house rules for my part. And remember to stay tuned for 2K TV Interactive to earn VC and more. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Utah Jazz. And for Utah, they've been on top of their game from the opening tip of the new season. Each time out, they seem to be refining their approach and getting more confident as a unit. They've got to feel good about how things are starting to take shape. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons with injuries. Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level, but he still can be a
And small forward. At 6'9" number 39, Edward.
The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. The Utah Jazz come into this one after the win against the Celtics. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Utah, Burks the off guard with... We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Bulls trail by 10. Livingston passes to Mr. Clutch. Three-pointer, and it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Mr. Clutch has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the first one drops. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Fires the three, and the Bulls another three. A free-flowing. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on development.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep him.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is too. How far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Bulls. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Even.
Thank you,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny.
He was a beast on the boards tonight, guys. There's nobody else. I think no one in the world that.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed.
Episode of NBA 2K TV, we get NBA 2K16 soundtrack from DJ Khaled and unveil the brand new house rules for my part. And remember to stay tuned for 2K TV Interactive to earn VC and more. Tune in.
Twin, are you serious right now?
What?
Get yourself together. Look, sit up straight. Look alive.
Yes.
This is your first 2K interview, and you gotta kill it.
Okay.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
Swish.
I like that. That was a cool little handshake.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
All right, guys, are we ready? You ready to roll?
Yes.
Cool. Hey guys, I'm Rachel, and I'm here with Freak today, one of the NBA's newest stars. Thank you for coming on the show.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
You have been doing amazing this season. How does it feel to be one of the most talked about young NBA players?
It's great. You know, I've been working really hard on my game, so to see the team getting wins and, you know, they're talking about me, it feels good. I want to keep the ball rolling.
And we all know that your game on the court has been spectacular.
Thank you.
And I've heard that you're pretty good in NBA 2K also.
Somebody told you right. Yeah. We bring the system on the road. We play in the hotel rooms. It could get pretty competitive.
So who's the best on the team then in 2K?
Me, of course, by far. But there are a couple of guys that give me some tough games. But the only person that ever really beat me in the game was my best friend, Vic. Rest in power, Vic. But that was because he played every single day of his life. So that was the only reason.
So pretty heated matches between you guys.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So what was it like to see your virtual self in the game for the first time?
I loved it. I grew up playing 2K. So to see myself in the game made me feel like I made it. You know, I've always wanted to be on a cover of 2K like KD, Kobe, or MJ. So I'm just working for that, hopefully.
Well, hey, if you keep playing the way that you are, you might be on our cover one day.
Maybe. That would be an honor. I would love that.
Well, keep it up. Keep working hard. Good luck for the rest of the season. And thank you again for coming on 2K TV.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
And you know how we end these interviews? High fives.
High fives. All right, there you go.